Coming up tonight on YCN News, Clermont City Councilors vote unanimously to hire an investigator to ensure no wrongdoing and the removal of items from a house the city took back for taxes. A Brattleboro woman is being identified as the victim of a drowning last weekend in a western Massachusetts river. And a lawsuit is in the works against supporters of the bill recently signed into law by New Hampshire Governor Maggie Hassan, creating a 25-foot buffer zone around women's reproductive health care clinics. For more news, weather, and sports, it's time for YCN, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region, southern Vermont, and Windsor County. News, sports, weather, and all that is happening in our area. The news on YCN, your local view.
Good evening, and welcome to this Thursday edition of YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Determining that the rumor mill in Clermont needs squelching, Clermont City Councilors voted unanimously yesterday night to hire an investigator to ensure no wrongdoing in the removal of items from a house the city took back for taxes. The 9-0 vote comes after items were removed from a home at 54 Windsor Road, owned by Roy Hunter. City officials, including Finance Director Mary Walter, earlier notified Hunter that the house was being seized for non-payment of taxes. Hunter had been given several extensions by the city to remove personal items and property from the 200-plus-year-old home, the E-Ticker News and Valley News report. Hunter had been living at the house until this March, when, due to its poor roof and building conditions, city officials sent an eviction notice. A May 1st deadline to remove items came and went. About $70,000 in back taxes and interest is owned on the property. Walter has regularly given reports of tax-deeded properties to the council. Clermont Police Chief Alex Scott and City Solicitor Jane Taylor worked together to ensure all procedures regarding the eviction and tax deeding were legally correct. Scott also is an attorney. What started the controversy that led to last night's council decision follows a complaint that the city finance director, Mary Walter, and another city employee removed some items from the house to protect them, and the items were placed in a non-city vehicle, which stirred concerns among the city that Walter may have been separating some items for her personal use. Chief Scott told the council he believes, after looking into the controversy, that no city employee, including Walter, did anything wrong. Sullivan County Attorney Mark Hathaway did not see the need for a criminal investigation into the removal of items. Still, residents' concerns over the items removal by city employees will be studied by an independent investigator, someone not affiliated with the city. A 24-year-old Brattleboro woman is being identified as the victim of a drowning last weekend in western Massachusetts River, the Associated Press reports. Police say Molly Dowd was reported missing on the day she went tubing with friends in the Franklin County River in Conway, west of I-91. Her body was recovered downstream in the Deerfield River. Massachusetts legal authorities say the state medical examiner confirmed Dowd's identity. Her death remains under investigation but is not considered suspicious. Conway Fire Chief Robert Baker tells the AP the river and tubing draws many summertime participants, yet strong currents downstream make it dangerous. Chairman for the Vermont Republican Party, Dave Sunderland, says if voters support Republican candidates this year, especially for the governor's race, the GOP will bring more and better paying jobs to residents. Sunderland's email follows a report by Administration Secretary and former State Treasurer Jeb Spalding that money coming into the state was on target. While these revenues are higher than 2013, the Transportation and Education Fund are still lower by several $1 million. Sunderland also says the state needs to be more business-friendly, after a report by The Economist magazine graded Vermont an F on this note. Vermont Republicans, through Sunderland, accuse the Vermont Democratic Party, including Governor Peter Shumlin, of ignoring the financial needs of everyday residents. Shumlin is running for re-election to another 2-year term. Republicans Scott Milne, Steve Berry, and Emily Payton will challenge him. The primary is August 26th.
Hi, this is Anita from Brattleboro Mobile at Exit 3. The store now offers more products you can pick up when you're on the go. Green Mountain Coffee, drinks and snacks, beer and wine, and hopefully your next winning lottery ticket. Also, Brattleboro Mobile has added diesel fuel to go along with the 3 different grades of superior mobile gasoline. And remember, we have a courteous staff, a brand new look, and a convenient location, all at Brattleboro Mobile. See you soon.
Brattleboro Mobile on the roundabout at Exit 3.
Welcome back to YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Night work road projects in the Upper Valley continue, including a project on Heater Road in Lebanon, the road off Route 120's Hanover Street. Work will be done at the intersection of Heater and Little Heater roads as part of the Route 120 sewer project. Work will begin tonight at 7 p.m. and continue through 5 a.m. tomorrow. Traffic will be reduced to 1 lane of travel. Police and flaggers will be on scene to direct travel. Contact Public Works at 603-448-3112 with any questions or concerns regarding this work. A lawsuit is in the works against supporters of the bill recently signed into law by New Hampshire Governor Maggie Hassan, creating a 25-foot buffer zone around women's reproductive health care clinics. The suit follows a ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court 2 weeks ago declaring a similar buffer zone around these clinics in Massachusetts to be unconstitutional. Lawmakers in that state passed a bill creating a 35-foot buffer zone.
The Renaissance Shop, located in the Lake Sunapee Region V&A building on Newport Road in New London, brings back to life high-quality items for every taste and budget. The Renaissance Shop is always seeking donations to keep the inventory varied and give you a reason to come back again and again. Donations are tax deductible and proceeds bring new life to the vital services of our V&A. The Renaissance Shop, new beginnings to more than you can imagine.
Welcome back to YCN News. I'm Rose Spillman. Now, Matt McDonald will have a look at our weather for the next few days and then move on to sports.
Thanks, Rose. Tonight we have mostly clear skies with a low of 53 degrees and calm winds. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high in the 80s. Tomorrow night we'll have clear skies, calm winds, and a low of 57 degrees. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 82 and winds around 5 miles per hour. Saturday night we'll have a 30% chance of rain and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. Skies will be partly cloudy with lows in the 60s. As you can see on our map, we have clear weather in our area. Don't expect to see anything until Saturday afternoon or night. Now let's see what's coming up on our community calendar. Tomorrow in Vermont, the Artistry Community Arts Center in Woodstock is holding a free rock band performance at 7 p.m. In Norwich, Still More Cats, the band, will perform on the green at 7 p.m. Mary Keene Chapel and Shaker Museum in Enfield, New Hampshire will hold a percussion concert at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Remember, you can submit local events from your community by sending them to news@ycnnow.com. Now it's time to take a look at the New Hampshire Fisher Cats results from last night as well as future games. The Fisher Cats made a staggering win yesterday over rival New Britain. The score was 7-1. Tonight is the last game in the series against New Britain. The Fisher Cats are slated to play Portland starting Friday in a 4-game series, in addition to a makeup game on Saturday. Friday's game starts at 7 p.m. at Portland.